Let me read some of these numbers, okay? So depression and suicide, okay? 17% of sex addicts attempt suicide at some point in their life.
Okay.
Okay, 17%. Depression ratios when respondents began watching porn was in the single digits. It triples after they start watching porn. A 2017 experiment showed that 14% of male students who watch porn more than 3 times a week reported depression. Meanwhile, 2.8% of students who watch porn less than once a week experience depression. That's a multiple chasm, huge. And let me tell you why. We know this in the biochemical literature. Neurologically, when you start to all of a sudden addict yourself to a fake endorphin rush, which because pornography is so graphic, it's so real, all of a sudden you're gonna want more. It's the same as a heroin addict. Do you know the problem though? Is with porn, it's so abundant that you can go deeper and deeper and deeper. And next thing you know, it takes 3 hours for you to just get a little bit of stimulation.
That's true.
Which creates worse marriages, weaker families. And you say you're a parent. I mean, I don't know how old your kid is, but
9.
I can't imagine you would want the kid.
My kid doesn't know anything about that. And I would never let my kid know. That's what I said to you. There are boundaries around children for me.
But even when they're an adult, you don't think it would do damage to them?
No, I don't actually, because I have a healthy attitude towards it, I think. I have a different attitude than other people do. And I do think it's healthy to talk about sex, and I do think it's healthy on some level not to get addicted to porn, but to even see the pornography. I don't think that's a bad thing. The addiction is the bad thing.
So you don't think sex should be sacred and private between two?
Not necessarily, not necessarily so. I think that people as adults can make their own choices.
No, that's not the point. That's a different question.
Yeah.
In the ideal, should sex be sacred and private?
No, I don't think so.
Why?
Because I think that it's a fun thing, and I think that you can.
Oh, it's fun. So we should do.
Sex
we
is
should
great.
do fun things. No,
yes.
Trust me, I'm married. I got that.
Sex
but
is.
The point is that we should do what's fun.
Well, we should do what makes us happy.
Should we?
Of course, when it comes to sex.
Should we do what's right?
Well, what's right to you is going to be different than what's right for me.
No, so why do we have speed zones outside schools?
Well, look, we're talking about porn and sex.
No, let me tell you why.
No.
Because we want to protect kids.
We're talking about sex right now. We're talking about speed limits.
No, this is important because there's only one truth. There's not my truth or your truth.
Whose truth is it?
It's the truth of the laws of nature and nature's God, of the natural law. For example, force equals mass times acceleration, right?
And?
An object at rest will stay at rest. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
So
there's a certain hard wiring to the universe. You can't escape it. It's part of being
on sex is natural.
Team reality.
Sex is a natural space.
And
it is actually something people enjoy doing. As two people coming together, it is not just about procreation.
In the ideal, that sexual engagement should be protected and conserved and should be sacred.